What's up, YouTube? I just finished. This is just a quick vlog. I'm not going to do any editing. I just finished my very first Clapton Coil. I've been hitting it for about 5 minutes now. When I first started to hit it, it was giving me not trouble, but it's taking a little longer to heat up than your standard micro coil. But once you get it to start chucking, it chucks. The flavor is just unbelievable. I'll give you guys a quick look. It gets a lot hotter, a lot. Like, it may not be chucking, but it does get hot. And yeah, you see that? Fuck. You just gotta be careful with fireworks. I've been running into fireworks a little bit. I burned myself when I very first fired it up. But when I was trying to get it to glow, it did take a little bit longer than your standard microcoil. You hold it for a second, and then all of a sudden it's just... But you can feel the heat. That's the thing. You don't necessarily see it glow, but you feel it, and it gets hot, and that's awesome. It's a much denser vape than your standard microcoil build. And I had no idea what Rip Trippers was talking about until I tried it, and it is very, very different. I gotta say so myself, but let's see how she chucks, okay? God, the flavor is just unbelievable, man. You're not gonna blow clouds like you would with your dual microcoil perfect setup with 26 gauge Canthal at 0.3, 0.4 ohms. But I rep 28 over 26. In an ideal world, I'd be repping 30 over 24. I used what I had available, but it came out to 0.65. I gotta tell you, it's a completely different vape, and it's like nothing I've never vaped before. The flavor is just so full, and that's really what I mean by it being a very dense vape. Let's see where we go again with that. This is like flavor I've never experienced in a dripper. I've experienced this type of flavor in a K-Fun, but in a dripper, never before. Which leads me to believe if I make this build and put it into a K-Fun, the flavor would probably be unbelievable. I would have built it in here, but I still got like half a tank of liquid in there, and I'm running low until tomorrow morning, so I gotta be a little conservative with my juice intake. But I've got some other stuff here that I'm dripping, and it's great. I mean, it's really something else. Like I said, you gotta give it a second to heat up, but once it starts heating up, it chucks. You just gotta take longer pulls, a longer pull. It's not gonna be your 1 second cloud, that's for sure. A 1 second pull on this would probably give you nothing. But you take your 5 second hit, your 6 second hit, even your 4 second hit will probably produce something. And it's something great. It's great. I'm really liking it. It's a bitch to build your very first time. You get the hang of it. Even halfway through, you know, doing my little... Halfway through that, you get the hang of it. But, yeah. Anyways, rate, comment, subscribe, enjoy, big boy, and thank you for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.